So welcome back to a brand new video, and in this video what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing kind of like my end of season predictions for the last games of the season in the Premier League. I did get this idea from Football Daily. They recently done it a few days ago, and I thought it would be a good idea to do, so I'll leave a link in the description to their video. I'm going to be copying the same categories that they done and giving my opinion on them. So yeah, we're going to get started with the first one. So to start off, we're going to start off with the Premier League top six and how I think it's going to finish by the end of the season. So first and top of the league, it's pretty obvious. It's going to be Liverpool. They're 25 points clear. I think they only need maybe one, maybe two wins to make sure it's mathematically possible. So Man City don't catch them. But yeah, as hard as it is to say, they've been the best team by far. They've got such a good team, and yeah, they've been unplayable at times, and yeah, they fully deserve it, and they're going to go and win the league. Not going Man City, not one of the greatest seasons, had a lot of ups and downs, going quite strong within the Champions League and doing well in other competitions, but it just hasn't worked out for Man City at all this season. Their defence hasn't been great, and yeah, it just hasn't really worked out, but I think they'll finish second. They're still quite far ahead of third and fourth, so yeah, I'll put them second. And in third place, I've actually gone with Chelsea. I think Leicester, who are in third right now, I just don't know. I don't know if they're able to come back. I could be completely wrong. They could finish third, but I've gone with Chelsea. I just think the attacking play. It's just sometimes it's so good, and it's actually surprised me how well Lampard's actually done in his first season, especially at Chelsea. And you see some of the players that they've been linked to recently, like Timo Werner. They've already signed Ziyech. They've got Ben Chilwell, Kai Havertz. Like next season, there could be a real threat, and it could be up there again. Maybe finishing second, or maybe even challenge for the title. But yeah, I think they'll finish third this season. In fourth, I've gone with Leicester. I remember watching the game, the last game I think before lockdown was against Villa, winning 4-0. It's pretty comfortable. Villa aren't the greatest form right now and aren't the greatest team, but still a very comfortable win. And yeah, with Vardy, Harvey Barnes, Perez, Maddison, even Soyuncu and Evans at the back, I think they'll comfortably get Champions League football this season. This is where it got a little bit tricky. Fifth place, I'm going Man United. And yeah, like I said, it's very tricky because I'll just say now, we're in sixth, I'm going Wolves. It was so difficult because I believe we can get fifth. If you look at our 3 games coming up that are scheduled, looking at it on paper, that's an easy 9 points. And if we did get 9 points or even 7 points out of that, it'd still be very good. But I just don't know. If you're a Wolves fan, we just don't make it easier for ourselves. And us and Man United are on a very same level. So yeah, it's difficult. It could completely switch. I'm not too sure if I'm happy with my decision, but I'll go in Man United 5th and Wolves 6th. Now we're going to be looking at the bottom of the table. At 20th and bottom, we're going Norwich. They play some very nice football, and they're a very good team, but they just can't defend. Their attacking plays all right. Pukki and Buendia and Cantwell are good, but just the defence, like with Grant Hanley in the team, then they're always going to struggle. So yeah, I think they'll finish rock bottom. 19th, I'm going with Villa. Like I mentioned before, the 4-0 defeat to Leicester. Yeah, I remember watching that, and yeah, they're just not great without Grealish in that team. They'll be rock bottom of this league. He's the one keeping them afloat really and giving them any sort of chance, because if you look at the table, anything from 12th to 20th, anyone can get relegated. Like, it's completely up for grabs. But I think Villa, just with no proper striker, I think they're just really going to struggle, and I think they'll go straight back down. In 18th, they've actually gone for Watford. Again, this isn't one that I'm completely set on, because after Nigel Pearson's come in, they've actually done really well. Obviously, that big win against Liverpool, and then the week after, they go and lose to Crystal Palace. So it's just one of them. And again, Troy Deeney won't be coming back, so again, it's another struggle when their captain's not coming back. They could struggle quite a lot. Again with the fans, no fans there, it could really struggle for them. So I think I think they could go down, but like I said, there's so many teams that could go down. There's Brighton, Palace, West Ham. There's just so many teams that could go straight down. It's really hard to tell at the moment. Now, moving on to the Golden Boot winner. I've gone with Jamie Vardy. He's already top scorer right now, 19 goals, 2 ahead of Aubameyang, who's on 17. And yeah, just Vardy's one of them plays. It's so annoying because whenever I watch him, either if it's live or if it's just on TV, he does absolutely nothing for the whole game. And then he just gets one chance in the 70th, 80th minute, and he puts it away. That's just the type of player he is. That's the type of striker. He's not like a Jimenez or a Firmino where we'll get assists. He does nothing for the whole game, and he just comes up with 1 or 2 goals. And yeah, I think he'll win the Golden Boot. He's just lethal. And it's kind of a shame that he retired from international football, because it would have been a really good backup for Kane. Whether it be next Euros or whenever. But yeah, I'll go with Vardy. I think he'll get the Golden Boot. Now for the FA Cup winners, no surprise, I'll go with Man City. Like I said, already out of the title race, already won the Carabao Cup, going well in the Champions League, got a good win at Real Madrid. But yeah, I think they'll put all their eggs in the FA Cup. Yeah, they've got 2 great teams and hands above the best team in the competition left. Chelsea, I think, have a good chance as well. Like I said, very attacking, got some very good players. Probably the second best team. Also Man United as well, who is still in it. But yeah, I think Man City will win it. I think maybe Man City, Chelsea in the final. But yeah, Man City will easily win it. Now moving on to Champions League winners. Like I mentioned before, Man City, I think they could do quite well. They already got 2 away goals against Real Madrid. They're in a very good position right now. And like I said, they're out of the title race. They've got really nothing else to go for. I think they could do quite well. And Pep has done very well in the competition before. Maybe he can get them that first Champions League. I think the main ones who could go on and win it, I think PSG, Bayern Munich. I've watched Bayern Munich quite a few times, especially when the Bundesliga came back on, and they just look so good. Even with Lewandowski in the game a few days ago, they was just so good. PSG as well got a very good win over Dortmund, and yeah, just their attacking play and stuff like that. I think it's really good, and yeah, I think one of them 2 teams could win it. And finally, moving on to the Europa League. Now, I don't want to say it, but I think we do have a good chance of winning it. I just don't want to say it because I know so many Wolves fans have said it, and they're so confident, and I am confident in the way we play and our players, but I just don't know. You see, like some of the teams, Inter Milan, Roma, Sevilla who've won it 5-6 times, 3 in a row, and yeah, I am confident. I am really confident because against an Inter Milan or Roma, if we came up against them, I think we could do well. I think we could beat them. Like, we have some big game players in there. You saw in the big games we played. The Liverpool, the Man City, Arsenal and Tottenham. We've played really well in them games this season. And yeah, it's going to be difficult. It really is going to be difficult if we do come up against them. But we're going to have to see what happens first. If we can get through Olympiacos, who are no pushovers really. They are a really good side. But we'll have to see what happens. But fingers crossed we could win it. It feels so surreal and so weird saying that, but fingers crossed we can actually win it, and even get to a final would be amazing. But yeah, we'll have to see. So I'm gonna say Wolves. If not Wolves, Inter Milan. I think either of them 2 teams could win it. So yeah, that's pretty much the end of the video. I was actually going to do this video on this week on Wolves, but I thought this week I'm basically just going to be talking about predictions this week. So I thought I'd just make a separate video about it. And yeah, hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. In the comments or on Twitter, let me know your top 6, your predictions, your Europa League winners and stuff like that. Do you think we can actually win the Europa League? And yeah, let me know them in the comments. But yeah, as always, there is going to be a link in the description to the Black Lives Matter card. Please go and check that out and do your research and stuff like that. Follow my Instagram and Twitter, they'll be below. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe if you did enjoy this video. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video.
We should be closer than friends. If you OPN, engaging is on my agenda. Request my chariot, get ya. The doors OPN. Take the hot road and hop in.